Welcome everyone. Today we have an amazing discovery for the summoners and also minion enjoyers for Path of Exile 2. And of course guys, even if you don't play minions, any class, any build can enjoy bonus free movement speed, which I'm about to show you guys how over here. So looking behind me, my minions are pretty strong, as you guys recall in the previous videos. I'm sitting on 8.5% movement speed, and this is because of Boots of the Ruler, and this has a 13% roll on maximum movement speed. It is a really good boots, right? But I'm super slow. But let me show you guys the magic. So, 40% movement speed. Look at this. 40% free movement speed. I just got, not 40% free movement speed, 32% free movement speed on top of what this was previously. So what is the magic? Let me show you guys. This is an amazing discovery I came across by accident today as I was shopping for an upgrade for the boots. So what you're seeing is this particular socket called the Anonymous Gaze. This one, the funny story is I was buying those boots and the seller had this gem or rune next to the boots. So he's pretty much selling a package. He's selling those boots and the rune. And I saw the rune, I was like, holy moly, that is a free 40% movement speed. And you don't even need to have any movement speed on your boots, because this will take away the movement speed. So let me just show you guys. So now I'm on 14% movement speed for my summoners. And that is perfect. So I'll show you guys a replay of how fast I felt afterwards. So this is a test run. Oh, that's me. This one? Yes, this is a run. So in this replays, you can see at the start, actually I forgot my loot filter. I put down my loot filter. I was buying gold in the castaway runs, and I turned off the loot filters to loot out the gold. So I feel extremely fast. And I just want to show you guys, of course, the build will be updated today, hopefully, it's even better. I can run past monsters with 40% movement speed now. The summoners feels like a breeze. I don't have to charge into enemies anymore. I can just walk, and when I get blocked, I just keep running. And you can see, we're mapping double the speed now. Even though we're not like super zooming like Deadeye, but it is fast, and my build means that my minions will kill them as I walk by. I don't have to do anything. I just do the loots, 0 button clicked, and I'm just running by with 40% bonus movement speed now. So I'll show you guys this whole replay, which is a very smooth run, loving the movement speed change. And of course, they're coming back to the, I'm sure you guys like, don't show us the replay yet, show us how to get this rune. So this rune can be purchased in the game and also outside, and I recommend buying in the game because it is much cheaper. It's called the Anonymous Gaze, and I can have a trade filter for you guys outside, but people sell it for more expensive outside of the game. So search here, and this is the release of the video. I don't think a lot of people know about this. There's 600 of those that is currently selling, and no, I have not bought any extra ones. I only bought one for myself, and I don't plan to buy extra ones. But be careful, some people may be speculating and buying those because they know summoners want it. So that said, it is selling for about 74 Exalt. It's around 1 divine. 1 divine for 40% bonus movement speed. That is incredible. But of course, the drawback is you have to get your spirit to a breakpoint of 600 to enjoy the maximum 40% movement speed. We'll talk about how to get spirit to the 600 shortly. Now, of course, if you're not playing summoners, you might not have a lot of spirit, but that is okay. There are classes and a lot of build uses the socket with 100% more magnitude of items socketed, and you can even have more sockets on your boots. So this rune can technically work for any class, any build, for crazy good bonus movement speed. Firstly, I have been testing out other boots, and I did notice there's a tiny drawback. Notice I'm on 40% movement speed, and if I sprint, I'm still on 40% movement speed. So there is a tiny drawback, which is not the biggest deal, but I want to warn you guys. This modifiers removes other modifiers of speed. That also, I don't know if that is intentional. It removes the modifiers where you gain bonus speed while sprinting. So unfortunately, once you use this gem, sprinting doesn't do for you, but you can still roll. You can still roll past enemies. Let me show you guys what I mean by here. So I don't think this is a huge drawback, and I definitely prefer my Boots of Ruler over any other boots. I have been running with those boots. So 35% movement speed give us 30% movement speed, right? So if I run around, it is slower. But if I can charge or sprint, it goes to 77% movement speed. So the only difference here is, well, 37% movement speed coming from sprint. The downside of having those jewels is, the socket over here, is that you cannot enjoy the sprint movement speed. There's an easy fix for that. If you're in a map and you want to fix the sprinting, you just change the boots and you start sprinting. And let me sprint. And there you go. Just sprint to 77% movement speed. But if you're in a fight, you likely won't be sprinting. You'll be charging into enemies and falling down. So have this 340% movement speed. And that is pretty good, right? Now, how do you get more spirit? I have talked about this in the previous video, especially the last video. Definitely check it out because I went a lot of details on getting more spirit. A quick rundown of getting more spirit is coming from, let's go with the basics. You have the weapon, more spirit. You have the weapon sockets for more spirit. This only works for melee weapons. The scepters don't really get those sockets, unfortunately. You have the helm that can be enchanted with more spirit, but I got my helm enchanted by valving it with +1 minion skills. And make sure you have a socket. The amulets can have spirit and also more spirit. The rings can give you spirits with the gambler's pendant. The Ventus Gambler. And the chest piece can give you more spirit from the implicit and also the affix. Other than that, I think the biggest spirit that we can get are the timeless juice. The last video explained everything you need to know, so this is a summary. This one gives me 8% more spirit. And if I take this off, I lose about 49 spirit. This one gives me 72 to 86 spirit. Yeah, I think it's not 84 spirit, 72 to 84 spirit if I added those not. So this is how you get your 600 spirit, then enjoy the bonus free 40% movement speed because of this. And just to show you guys over here, this is a run using the new boots. I'm still trying it out and you can see I got really lost. And I noticed as I was sprinting back, I wasn't running very fast. So this is why I noticed the hidden drawback of the gem is that sprinting doesn't give you bonus movement speed. But what I should have done in that run is I should just change the boots, start sprinting there. Because there was no monsters, I killed everything. And once I enjoy the sprinting and get to the boss, I just do a quick flip. Then that was the adjustment for this tiny drawback. So make sure for those summoners, grab those ruins before the price goes up. And hopefully, you get your hands on some free movement speed, which will make summoners much, much more enjoyable. And what I do is I'll give you guys this full replay for tier, what is this? Tier 16? Tier 16 decently modified map. And it is very smooth. And if you want to see this full build, it was posted yesterday. This is my sniper build, which I can just run past enemies without clicking any buttons. I'm just here to loot items. With better movement speed, it is even better. I'm also working on more guides to make this one even quicker and also speedier, which is going to be a surprise for you guys on the next video. Oh boy, you guys are going to enjoy this, especially after getting those movement speed. It is even better. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Now, hopefully you guys found today's video helpful. Again, a big thank you to everyone on YouTube, especially our supporters and also those of you guys who's been supporting me on Patreon as well. And we do have a new feature on the Majestic YouTube channel. If you click onto this, you can become a member. Yes, I've added this just recently, and this will allow you to have early access to videos that is posted a few hours or even half a day earlier if you want to watch those videos a little early. But yes, this will cost money. So please be aware the membership will cost money. And if you do want to watch videos normally, those videos will still be available after 6 to 12 hours, normally on the time we post those videos. And I'll be aiming to post at least one Path of Exile video a day. And this will be including guides, tips, news update, and also the latest tricks that is discovered on both the English and also Chinese community to keep you guys updated. And if you like those videos, make sure you leave a nice comment and also leave a like for those videos.
Now! How useful. Death is my power to wield. Something special, I hope.
Now before we finish, if you guys haven't subscribed, this is a really good time to do so because I'll be looking into the latest Path of Exile 2 news on different communities and also on our official forum, official webpage. I'll also be looking into the best build for each of the class as the meta develops with the Chinese and also the English community. So stay tuned for the latest update and also guides for Path of Exile 2. And of course, this is gonna be a big month for us. And I'll try to bring you guys all of the latest content and also guides for Path of Exile 2 to come.